At the party, my ex-girlfriend stared at the ring on my ring finger. Bring your wife out when you have time. Let me see what type you like. I smiled back at him when he was abroad. At the 30-year-old class reunion, sad words in a group of fat people. Very eye-catching. I sat in the corner furthest from him. He still saw me at a glance. The moment when the eyes meet, and I was really flustered. I looked at his picture of fading girlish youth. Strange yet familiar face, a little bit like a lifetime away. We meet again after 8 years. Everything was so unexpected. He looked at the ring on my ring finger, laughing lightly. Feng Yuan, are you married? I looked down speechless. Students are calling. You are the only single person left in our class. Noble, but I heard that he is going to marry the son of a certain leader. Congratulations in advance. After a staggered exchange of pleasantries, I don't know who in the crowd mentioned Feng Yuan. If you two hadn't broken up back then, now this wealthy family is yours. Yeah. Don't you regret it? After a moment of silence, everybody's looking at me. I held back my sadness and pretended to smile indifferently. Young and ignorant. It's all just fun. Sad words shake the wine glass gently when the eyes pass me. A hint of blood smiled at the corner of his mouth. Bring your wife out when you have time. Let me see what type you like. His mocking smile. I held back the embarrassment but didn't know how to speak. After all, I dumped him when we broke up. The reason is that you are not my type. Years apart. He rarely appears in his dreams these years. I thought I and sad words will be like this for the rest of my life. Everyone has a look of watching the fun. When did Feng Yuan get married? Why hasn't anyone been notified? Moments I've never seen your wife. Hide it so tightly? Don't be old and ugly. If I don't make a move, I clench my fists. The fingernails are embedded in the flesh, and there is a trace of pain. I took a breath. He's abroad. Everyone is gloating. The posture of an outsider. You all know that. I had a very disgraceful breakup with Sad. He spent the night under my dormitory building trying to get back together. I was so cruel that I didn't see him, and now he's back on his feet. It's like a silent slap in the face. Everyone naturally succumbed to the world. I want to add a fire. I heard that Sad Words acquired the company where Feng Yuan worked. From now on, it's your leader. But do it well. For a while, everyone booed. Manager Fang still doesn't respect Mr. Shang, and I got up and I filled it with booze. Raise your head and drink. Alcohol is slightly higher. My eyes are red, Mr. Shang. Please take care of me later. Sad Words laughed non-committally. Naturally, after all, I have such a deep personal relationship with Manager Fang. He bit the last word hard. Meet his deep eyes. I was taken aback. Excuse me to go to the bathroom. I snuck out of the box. The cold water from the bathroom faucet is on my hands. I lift the tip, looking at my 30-year-old self in the mirror. You see, Feng Yuan is still the same as a young man in his early 20s. The human body has a big face. No wonder Sad Porcelain was fascinated like that back then. A few chatter and laughter came from the bathroom next door. Who knows if he is really married? 30, not even a child. My wife has never sunburned. I see. 80% of it was pawned by a rich woman. 3. I can see it. It is said that he also bought a house in the city. A poor boy can afford these. Then this rich woman's strength is average. If I had followed Sad Porcelain back then, now it's a pheasant turned into a phoenix. Come on, he's from that kind of family. It's a good mix like this. Merchants can take a fancy to him. I really don't know what happened to them back then. We'll be together. And it's still a sad word, thrown by Feng Yuan. Now it is estimated that the damaged intestines have been cleared. I smiled wryly all my life. Quietly walked out of the bathroom. Do you regret it? I asked myself. Don't regret it. People always say goodbye to what they can't hold. I never knew. Sad Words will have today's achievement. Because he has always been a shining presence. Whether it's 10 years ago or 10 years from now, he lived a life that everyone envied. 18 is a family joke. At the age of 30, Dr. Turtle returned home with honor when everyone else is lighting the night and fighting for the college entrance examination. His parents were early, paving the way for prestigious foreign schools. When you can't find yourself in a crowded city, buy a small house, complacent with 500,000 annual salary. They are already young entrepreneurs with a net worth of over 100 million, own multiple villas and mansions. If 10 years ago, Sad Words were my ideal in the world, so this is human delusion. I never thought I'd see you again. After all, he has been abroad all these years. Never been to a class reunion. I didn't expect. The group that bought the company injured Dong's daughter. It's a sad word. Former Yao Shunyi became his own leader, so I thought about my monthly mortgage and car bill. Forcefully suppressed the urge to write a resignation report. Forget it. Let's take a step and see. Broke up for 8 years. Maybe they didn't take it seriously. Open your mobile phone and make an appointment for a driver online. Step out the door. The winter wind blows, a biting cold on his forehead. I stomped my feet and wrapped my coat tightly, but I can't wait for the driver to take the order. Until the blue Rolls-Royce Phantom slowly stopped at the door. Driver gets out of the car and opens the backseat door. I respectfully called out to Mr. Sheng. I just saw the Sad Words coming behind me. A couture dress outlines the perfect body shape. Full of gold. He looked at me as if nothing. The eyes looked at the iWatch again. The tone is extremely flat. I'll send you back. Wenyan, I'm busy shirking this place. It's too far. Thank you. No need. How can it be square? Are you afraid that my old love will never be forgotten? After 8 years, I will be so unpromising. A married man makes love for 3. His lips curled up. A clear smile was stained in the bottom of the cold eyes. Report the company situation on the way. If you push it away again, it will seem hypocrite. I was embarrassed to go to the car dealer. I am the second project manager. The current project department is composed of 3 departments. A new team is expected to be added after the year. The company is now mainly managed by Mr. Feng. Well, Zhang Xingxi has faint memories. The second team was formed 3 years ago. The current performance center is ranked first. We will make persistent efforts next year. He still doesn't respond. Tomorrow, I will send you a detailed work summary tomorrow. I said another sad word in a muffled voice, but there was no answer. After a long silence, he suddenly asked about this year's Health Culture Festival. You planned another long silence. I plan to make personnel adjustments in the company. What does Manager Fang think? The company was acquired by a listed group. Naturally, it is plated with a gold edge. But some are happy and some are ugly. The good news is that there's no need to say more about the development space. The worry is that the legend requires personnel adjustment. Many people are concerned about being laid off. Leadership decision. Naturally, after full consideration, beneficial to the company's development. Our employees only cooperate well, execute better. I had to bite the bullet and answer. He is a little dark. Suddenly he chuckled casually. It's different. Even the speech is smooth. I suppressed my emotions. Light answer. People will grow. Mr. Shang is much more mature now. He turned his head, eyes narrowed. Didi's laughter blossomed in a depressing atmosphere. It seems to laugh at my changes over the years. Yeah, I've changed a lot. I learned to walk on my back. Learned to be confident. Light has learned regional flattery. Also learned accident smoothness. I no longer feel inferior. No more poverty, but a sad smile. In an instant, it reminded me of that humble years of dust. I've never met my own mother. It is said that he gave birth to me and ran away because my family was too poor. My dad doesn't want me either. Throw me directly to grandma. Run out and fool around with other women. Later, he was caught in debt for a robbery. Went to prison. These years, it was my grandmother who raised me by picking up waste. Such a person, born in the mud. Grown in mud. Sad words are different. He is like a cloud in the sky. Farewell between clouds and mud. There shouldn't be an intersection. The first time I encountered a sad word, I was 16. My grandmother and I picked up trash next to his villa. I'm wearing open glue shoes in a baggy school uniform. The burglar followed him. Sad Porcelain's mother sees us pitiful. Shout Zhu Yuan to the yard. Do you have any useless cardboard boxes at home? And plastic bottles? Take it off. He was wearing a white dress. Trot over with wet hair. Like a heroine in a comic book. She handed me some cardboard boxes. I took it in a panic. Busy head down. See your unglued shoes. And after washing the white school uniform, I blushed again with inferiority complex. Thank you for waiting. I'll get it for you. He suddenly ran away. Sad words Mom 4 saw my embarrassment. And he fondly stroked my hair, young man. Study hard. Life will get better and better in the future. My eyes were instantly red, but the sad words soon returned. Take down a bunch of cardboard boxes and bottles. It was emotional and embarrassing. And I also swore by Ann from then on. You must study hard. Change your life. I dreamed that maybe at the age of 30, I can live in a big house like this. And reality always gives you an epiphany. I was too stupid and naive back then. Especially now, I'm sitting in a luxury car with sad words, looking at the starry sky top of the bright orchard. More aware of how fast the train goes. Can't keep up with the speed of the plane. Also 30 years old. I drive an Audi 6. People drive Rolls Royces. I wear Longines. People wear Patek Philippe. 18 years old. I naively believe that all roads lead to Rome. Little do you know that some people are born in Rome. You may have struggled half your life to reach the outskirts of Rome, and people moved from the second ring of Rome to the first ring. Mr. Fang, your home has arrived. The driver's reminder drew my mind back. Trouble hurts. If it's too late, I won't ask you to go up and do it. I put on a professional smile and thank you politely. Manager Fang's tutoring is quite strict. Sad words bring up a hint of laughter and hit me. I didn't know what to say for a moment. Just whisper back to hurt always goodbye, the moment you open the door. The cold wind took the opportunity to drill in. How have you been all these years? The cold voice of sad words, accompanied by the cold wind of winter. Push it to my ear. I don't know why. How are you doing? The emotions that had endured for a day almost broke. I held back the residual heat in my eyes, and it was fine to fade back. Reach out and push the door open completely. I took a deep breath and stepped out of the car. At the moment of closing the door, he turned to align with his gaze. I looked into his face. My heart skipped a beat. Is he good to you? It's good to speak in a dumb voice. That's good. I can't hold back my sadness. I almost sprained my foot in a panic. Lift your feet to leave. I remembered his voice again. Fang Yuan. Don't ask how I've been all these years. I held back the pain in my ankle. Turn your head slowly. Match sad words. The face that has appeared countless times in dreams. A word suddenly appeared in my mind. 10,000 years. How have you been all these years? He smiled against the light and smiled faintly, either way. Deep eyes. God looks at me. The corner of my mouth is slightly pulled up. I'm getting married. Will you bless me? Of course. Happy wedding to you. Grow old. And I was playing it cool. Laugh. Sad words. Then, I wish you and me a happy ending. Eyes covered with a layer of water mist. The sad words against the light are getting more and more blurred. The moment you turn around, emotions can no longer be stretched. It's been 8 years. It's obviously let go. Why are emotions still so fragile? I knew it would be so annoying. If I didn't know you at first, is short-term company a reward or a punishment? The love that ended in youth. I like it very briefly. Sorry too. Senior year of high school. There's a new student in the class. He stood on the podium and introduced himself. Many boys say it's beautiful. I secretly glanced up at him. 40. It's actually a little bit higher now than it was. The teacher asked him where he wanted to sit. He said he hoped to study next to each other. Talkative classmate, and he became my deskmate. No joy and excitement. Only nervous. Embarrassment. Even embarrassment. That moment. I'm afraid he'll recognize me. It was the one outside his villa back then. Boy picking up trash. Hi, my name is Sadword. Hello, deskmate. I'm embarrassed to bow my head. Shyly say hello. My name is Fang Yuan. He's muscular and has a faint smile. Hello. Fang Yuan has been around since then. He always likes to talk to me. Fang Yuan, what are your hobbies? Fang Yuan, what do you like to eat? Do you have any favorite songs? Fang Yuan, why are you so good at learning? Most of the time, he was talking on the sidelines. And I kept my head down. Sad words have a good personality. Be polite to people. She's very attractive. It became a crush on many boys in the class for a while. Object of crush. Many boys will ask me to pass on love letters to him. Inferiority complex is slow and hot. It takes a long time to mentally prepare. Dare to take West to him. As if it was myself who wrote the letter. I am as sad as this. This is a letter from the rice cooker. But he said, but I have someone I like. Hey, the person I like, when can you write me a love letter? He sighed to himself. Suddenly turned around and looked at me. If you write a love letter to someone you like, what can you write? I blushed instantly. Finally, he reminded him in a low voice. Zhang Xingzi. No puppy love in high school. He snapped and laughed, then wait until after graduation. He smiled so brightly, can't help but hit me. Why are you blushing? Do you have someone you like? I mean dress reading. My heart is already in a panic. That night before going to bed, and I thought about that for a long time. If I confess to someone I like, what will be written in his love letter? I thought of Xu Ting's photo letter, if I love you. Not like a climbing flower. Borrow your tall branches to show off yourself, if I love you. Never learn from infatuated birds. Repeat monotonous songs for shade. I must be a kapok next to you. Standing with you as the image of the tree. You have your brass sticks and iron staff. Like a knife, like a sword, like a brocade. I have the flowers like a heavy sigh and a heroic torch. What I want is to stand shoulder to shoulder, independent and affectionate love. But the self. Now in the quagmire of the family of origin. Too humble. Poverty, cowardice, inferiority, so that I can't 25 yuan a pair of discounted broken-size espadrilles. I wore it for 2 years. The shoes are size 42. My foot is size 43. The glue is open. I took 502 glue to stick one side and the upper turned yellow. Then take white chalk and secretly apply it again. By the mall, brand new sneakers. Again and again. Secretly glance at another glance. That pair of shoes is 88 yuan. It's not a brand, but it's new. It will fit well. Running will be easy, but 88 yuan requires grandma to pick up waste for a long time. He has bad legs. Every time I see him walking with his waist, I will forcibly suppress my material desires until those shoes. Bought by a mother for her own child. He smiled gently and helped the child put on his new shoes. Ask if you can squeeze your feet according to the toes of your shoes. I think if I had a mother, will you do the same to me? Too bad I never met him. The gym teacher asked everyone to wear sneakers. Only I didn't have it. He didn't want to see my shoes. Didn't I tell you to wear sneakers? How do you run in these? My head was bowed in the eyes of the crowd and I couldn't go any lower. I have to lie and say I forgot. Then one day after school, sad words suddenly came out from behind me. Shout out Feng Yuan. Happy birthday. He smiled until he showed his white teeth. The ponytail on the head is dangling, shining golden in the afterglow of the setting sun. Surprise or not, is it surprising? I peeked at your ID. I know it's your birthday today. I was shocked. I don't know what to do. Give a birthday present. He conjures a tote bag from behind. Put it in my hand. Don't dislike it. Free shoes. Buy one, get one free. He lifts his feet. A pair of brand new white sneakers on my feet. I open the box. It's a pair of black ones of the same style. That brand of shoes is expensive. Thank you, but I can't accept the sad word. What's wrong? Is your money free? I explained in a flustered whisper, no. These shoes are overpriced. I really can't take it. It really didn't cost anything. You see him take out the checkout receipt. Point to the list priced at 0 yuan and look down on me. I really can't accept it. I keep pushing away. He got a little anxious at the end. We have been at the same table for so long. Don't treat me as a friend. No, I hurriedly explained. He softened his tone again. It's not a free gift. It's my apprenticeship. I'm going to take the TOEFL, but English is too foreign. If you fail the exam, you will be scolded to death by my mother. See me bow my head and say nothing. He's circling around me. Please find Yuan. Tutoring outside costs 100 yuan an hour. I took advantage of you. I don't know how to deal with him. Just interrupt me. So happily decided. He stroked my hair that day. Towards comfort and encouragement. He said to me, it's getting better. I remember 2 years ago in front of his villa. Sadward's mother also stroked my head like this. Talk to me, lad. Study hard. Life will get better and better in the future. They are all such gentle people. See through my embarrassment, but take care of my poor self-esteem. That day, sad words stand under the blooming sunset. It looks great against the light. Walking on the road with a school bag. He was walking backwards, facing me. You can give me a pair of crystal shoes in the future. Under the flying sunset. Sad words seem to carry light throughout the person. He's a princess in glass slippers, and I'm not a prince. Since then, every day after school, I will give an hour of English tutoring for sad words. He did well. The brain is flexible, a lot of knowledge. That's when I realized many children from wealthy families will go abroad to study. Others are desperately in the college entrance examination. Thousands of troops cross the single plank bridge. His parents have long been concerned about paving the way for famous foreign schools. It is said that the tuition fee for a year will be hundreds of thousands. That sounds like astronomical numbers to me, because I almost dropped out of school that year for $1,200. High school seniors suddenly charged an additional 2,000 yuan in tuition. The family only collected 800 yuan. The rest of the money, grandma worried all night and didn't sleep. I mustered up a lot of courage to ask the head teacher, can you slow down? Call it home again. It is really difficult for the head teacher to see my family when I am too poor. Started a fundraiser in the class. That year, the pocket money handed in by the classmates is 10 yuan, 20 of 50. They looked at me with compassion in their eyes. I stand on the podium, bow down and thank them one by one. That feeling of self-esteem scattered all over the place. Really hard to describe. And finally, it was sad China that rushed me off the stage. Overbearing and tyrannical, he returned all the money donated by back, and then he made up the rest of my tuition. Feng Yuan, why didn't you tell me you were short of money? He cornered me, staring at me angrily. I don't know how to speak. I don't want his pity. I don't want to owe him a favor. I wish we were equal. But I don't know how to say it. In the end, he just said sullenly that I will pay you back as soon as possible. Sad words. I gave him a deep bow. That winter vacation, I found a job in a fishing gear factory in a suburban county. The job is to paint the fishing rod, because the smell is too pungent. They say that sitting for a long time, a lot of people shy away from this job. But you can get 80 yuan a day. There are still many people who are forced by life to earn the money you exchanged for your life. After that winter vacation, I finally returned the money to the sad words. He looked a little cold. Feng Yuan, you just don't want to owe me. I have prepared a lot of words. I have written a full score composition. I never thought I would run out of words. But at that time, 1,000 words only became one sentence. Since that incident, the class started talking. Many people say sad words like me. Others say he pitied me. I'm a little flustered, more afraid. Ask me if I like sad words. I can only say I dare not like it. I know that I am with him. There will be no future without you. I started to distance myself from him. He also seemed to be on fire. Until one day, the boy sitting at my back table throw a coin at me. The tone is extremely contemptuous. Take the reward for you. That guy likes sad words. I don't like him being around me every day. See me angry. And he said, don't be angry. I'm kidding. The fire of sad words finally broke out at this moment. Does he know you well? Joke with him. He took out all the money in his wallet, slammed it in the boy's face. Learn his tone. Don't be angry. I'm kidding. That was the first time I saw sadness and the first time I got angry. Rage. Finally, the two of them were called parents. And that was the day. The mother of sad words found me. He is still beautiful and gentle. You are my daughter's deskmate. Sad words have suddenly made a fuss recently about going to university in China. I pointed and shook my head silently. Liking should be mutual achievement, rather than giving up. Young man, help auntie persuade him. Think about your future. Then I hesitated for a long time. I mustered up the courage and took the initiative to find the sad word. Sad words, go to college abroad. He was surprised and disappointed. He asked me about Feng Yuan. Do you really want me to go? I lowered my head and hesitated for a long time before whispering, please help me see the outside world. There are so many things in my heart, but a few words were spoken. I will also try my best. I want to be Mumian by the oak tree. Don't bully young people. We each shine. Maybe there will be a day when the peak meets. I promise you, but we're still the same. You can't hide from me anymore, okay? And he puts his hand up, he puts his head down, and he says, I'm going to be fine. Since then, my relationship with sad words seems to be getting closer. He likes to chat with me everywhere, although a lot of times he is talking and I am listening. Turn your head occasionally. His unabashed gaze. I subconsciously lowered my head to avoid. He chuckled softly. I blushed and reminded him of Dinkia. Sad words are too close. Each other's embarrassment will always be bumped into. He's got a big personality. Dirty pants during menstruation. I don't know. I quickly took off my school coat after school, tied around his waist, and he reacted with embarrassment and embarrassment. I bought sanitary pads from a convenience store with a red face. Many brands. It looks different too. I don't know which one you use. I scratched my hair, embarrassed to explain. He blushed. As a result, I heard that girls drink hot water during menstruation. So I bought him a cup of milk tea. I'll make the milk tea and hand it to him. At that time, it was still Yulame, endorsed by J. He blushed and drank the milk tea with a satisfied look on his face. He tilted his head and asked me, "When you said J. Chu, you are my Yulame. What do you mean?" And he looked right at me. And I said in a low voice, he laughed at my straight-a student with 135 points in Chinese. Don't even know that. I didn't say anything, so I knew what it meant. Because in the sweet advertising slogan, here's a little more. It turned out that I was milk tea. So I can hold you in my hands. Sad words stand under the setting sun and asked me with my head raised, "Do you know which song J. Cho likes best?" He looked into my eyes and slowly opened his mouth. Once upon a time, someone has loved you for a long time. I've been walking alone in the dark. At that moment, I suddenly saw my sunny day. He asked me if I sounded good. I say it sounds good. Sad words waved their hands. He proudly said that today is just a casual play. Have the opportunity to show you true strength. The countdown time for the college entrance examination. The time to part is getting closer. Graduation party. Sad words in a dress. Playing the piano. Singing Sunny Day again. Once upon a time, there was a... People have loved you for a long time. But the wind gradually blew the distance so far. It's hard to love another day. But at the end of the story, you seem to say goodbye. The end of the story is goodbye. But some goodbyes are said with a smile. The audience applauded and screamed one after another. And I sat there and I looked down. Tacit eyes meet. He raised the corner of his mouth and smiled. I don't change my face, but my heart is already up and down. I didn't know until many years later. The moment he looked at me was heartfelt. That summer, I'm on the back of the English textbook of sad words. Wrote down the first oak tree. He applied for a cuckoo number for me, and the password is SPA123. He said he was afraid that I would forget him and put his name and birthday in my password. Later, many of my accounts had this password. His account has also been changed to the same, hiding tacit secrets from each other. I didn't go to the graduation party. Because of the AA system, 100 yuan. I can't bear the sad words when they find me. I just got off work from the electronics factory. No way, the tuition is too expensive. I want to work to earn money. He said he would be leaving in a few days. I was silent for a long time and said I wish him a smooth journey. He said with a helpless smile, "Feng Yuan can't live by playing. Bon voyage, I don't know, sorry I haven't sat." He smiled and touched my head. There will be opportunities in the future. You are so smart, definitely a billionaire in the future. He is always careful, protect my self-esteem. I took it out of my pocket, an Ali pendant that has been placed for many days. He likes Ali. I set aside a little time every night. Make it little by little. It's finally done. I just don't have the courage to send it out. He's cheap and ordinary. This is for you. Don't dislike it. The sad words you made yourself were shocked for a while. I'm embarrassed to nod my head. This is awesome too. But unique in the world. I will definitely treasure it. Actually, I didn't tell the sad word. That Ali pendant is a pair. The other one is with me. And finally, sad words, open your arms and say hug to me. I can smell the sun on him. Reminds me of that sunny day. He hugged me and whispered in my ear, "I'm going to be fine." Then we each ran to our own world. We're on opposite ends of the planet. I thought it would be great if the story ended here. Above friends, the state of an unsatisfied lover. I dare not declare my liking. The most intimate thing we've ever done. Just the hug before we parted. There was no hysteria or determination. Memories should be sweet. Wait until you're 30 to meet sad words. He told me he was getting married. I might be happy to give him a big red envelope. Say, sad words. I wish you a happy wedding. Thank you for your care. A little money now. I'll give you a big red envelope. Maybe I'll make a joke too, old classmate. I still liked you back then. Instead of pretending to be happy now, feel free to wish him all the best. I turned around, but I was already sobbing. After crying, silently dry your tears. Tell yourself it's okay. Go to bed early tonight. Just wake up the next day. Wear a mask. Get out of the elevator. Go to the house that people call home. Why did you go back so late? Do you know that your father has been waiting for you for hours? There is a man sitting at the door. Zhang Jihai, my biological father. The police contacted me a year ago. Said my father was released from prison. I've only seen the word father in textbooks. The book says that fatherly love is like not all fathers in the world. It's all like that. I've seen him only a handful of times in my life. When I was a kid, the neighbors said my mother gave birth to me. I think my family is poor. Leave me go. My dad hangs out all year round. Only occasionally did he go home for the Chinese New Year. Debt collectors come to the door. He stole the tuition my grandma saved for me and called me a liability. And then there was a road robbery. Sentenced to 15 years for intentional wounding. I thought 15 years in prison would change him. But some people... I'm really hungry from the bottom of my bones. It's not going to be good in this life. Endless entanglement. Even if you call the police, there is nothing you can do. After all, he was my father. I have a maintenance obligation to him. I recently found your stepmother. He said it would take 300,000 to let your brother task me. 300,000 him, blocking the door like a scoundrel. Why should I give you money? 300,000. You ever pay me $3? Because I am your father. With your surname Fang. If it weren't for my mother who sent you to school, you're doing so well now. I'm old enough to have a son to die. You give me the money and I won't bother you in the future. I have no money. I won't give you any more money. I don't have a face anyway. If you're not ashamed, I'll just stay here forever. Let the neighbors come and see you, an unfilial son. Harassment again and again, like a bug that can't be thrown off. The life of chicken feathers here. Sometimes it drives me crazy. I put on earplugs and pet the first 100 soft cats. Feel the vibration of the grunting. The first day of junior high school was a stray cat I picked up 6 years ago. A white silver gradient. He had skin disease and a limp, with a dying cry in his mouth. On the first night of the new year, he was shivering with cold. Are you wandering too? Why don't we be together? That way, we're not children no one wants. I treated him for a long time. Finally recovered. The years get rounder and rounder. It's just that the leg is still lame. Come home from work every day, no matter how late. The first day of junior high school will greet me with a turning meow. I listened to his purr while I slept. No matter how bad things happen during the day, feel healed. Over the years, he accompanied me from the rental house to the new house. From cheap cat food to imported canned food, we go about our lives step by step. 3 fires in the new office. Sad words come out. The company began to make radical changes. The first to suffer was some idleness in the logistics department. In one breath, many people lose their jobs. Everyone is in danger. But it has also become the subject of the office gossip center. Hey, the new business person is so beautiful. Proper, white, and rich. Absolutely don't think I didn't watch the previous financial news. Do business people know how to interview? People are getting married. I read the previous interview with Mr. Shang. He said he liked to be tall and thin. Introverted boy. Don't say it. Go to the gym to lose weight after get off work. An old colleague suddenly interjected with Why do I feel like I've seen Mr. Shang before? The crowd made fun of him. People have been abroad before. You've seen it in your dreams. Not really familiar. I rubbed my head. Knock on the table. Go to work. And he looked at me. Suddenly, I slapped the table and remembered Brother Feng Yuan. Brother Feng Yuan's wife. I never forget beautiful women. I have seen the photo of my sister-in-law before. He looks exactly like Mr. Shang. But my sister-in-law is a pure girl. Shang is always a beautiful royal sister type. Brother Feng Yuan. His sister-in-law, the biological sister of President Everyone's Shang. Consciousness suddenly realized that it was, Manager, can you let us see the photo of my sister-in-law again? Let's see if it's Mr. Shang's long-lost sister. I was a little flustered for a while and changed my phone. It's not saved on this phone. When will the sister-in-law return to China? I made an excuse to escape from the office. Staring at the ring on the ring finger for a while in a trance. In fact, there is no other half. I bought the ring myself. Falsely claiming to be married. One is to avoid various, well-meaning matchmaking and a hobby of chasing after. The second is that the workplace often has to face the wine table. Often receive a variety of unclear causes. Later, he simply claimed to be married. Make it less troublesome. Anyway, I won't get married in my life. Later, my colleagues have been curious to work hard. He lied that his lover was abroad. People are always heckling to see pictures. At that time, there were only photos of the sad words of the year on the mobile phone. It's good that he has someone he likes now. A poor boy like me is not worthy of him after all. That guy should be excellent, right? Manager Feng, come to the front desk. Someone who claims to be your father. Making trouble at the front desk. The HR manager was very anxious on the phone. I put down the phone and hurried to the front desk. The front desk is full of onlookers. Many people take photos and videos with their mobile phones. Feng Zhihai sits on the ground like a shrew. Sound down. My son Feng Yuan worked hard for him to study. Now he's bleeding and doesn't care about his own father. Let's comment. He eats and drinks spicy food every day, but reluctant to give his father a penny. Is there such a child? Whispers began to be heard in the crowd. I didn't expect Manager Feng to be such a person. It usually looks fine. I didn't expect that I wouldn't even care about my own father. Yes, it's really unrecognizable. How good can a person's character be if their parents are not filial? Department leader, Director Feng, here I come. Hurry up and greet Xiao Yu. You are here. Look what's going on. How could your dad come to the company? How bad is that? You solved it quickly. People watching the fun looked at me one after another. Feng Zhihai cried again. For a while, it's like going back to that gym class in high school. I don't have the money to buy sports shoes. My classmates looked at me with the same eyes. The feeling of worn canvas shoes. The embarrassment of being 18. I thought there would be no more. But at the age of 30, I still haven't gotten rid of it. And still in front of the people you like. Mr. Feng, are you too idle at work? The sound of sad words is loud. Seeing this, Mr. Feng quickly evacuated. Feng Zhihai was a little at a loss when he saw that just scolding Feng Yuan loudly. You unfilial son, regardless of your father. Let your colleagues and leaders see you. How heartless. I gritted my teeth, fingers trembling in the face of his madness. I don't know why you're humming to me like this. I didn't know Feng Yuan had a sad word. Looking down at Feng Zhihai. Cold eyes. Who are you? I am his leader. Tell me something sad. Motion for the secretary to bring him to the office. Call the lawyer. And he looked up at me. Unclear look. Don't wait for me outside. I don't know what the sad word said to Feng Zhihai. I always thought he was kind of a villain. You won't give up if you don't get the money. Does he want money? I'll transfer the money to you. Commercial president's office. I stand on the soft carpet. The face is embarrassed and hot. Sad words have been resolved. Didn't look up. Thank you, Mr. Shang. I looked down and thanked quickly. How does Manager Feng want to thank you? Sad words. Look up. Laughing casually at me. I look down and I'm speechless, yeah? What can I thank him for? So be it. Leave my wedding to Manager Feng to plan. I hope you don't let me down. But I have no experience in planning weddings. Health culture festival. Tens of thousands of event managers can be proficient. Just a wedding. He didn't take it seriously, besides my preference. Manager Feng should know best. I'll leave it to you. Don't worry. His meaningful red lips gently led the good. The next day, I met Sadward's boyfriend. Very young and handsome. It is said to be the son of a certain leader, master of foreign famous schools and sad words. It's a perfect match in every way. Hello, my name is Washing Machine. He took the initiative to say hello. Very cheerful personality. Hello, Mr. Shi. I am responsible for the planning of your wedding with Mr. Shang. I smiled and replied politely to my brother. Could you pour me a glass of water, please? Senior sister. I don't know why so many people called over. He glanced lazily at the sad words beside him. Okay, wait a minute. I just got up. I heard the impatient voice of the sad words secretary Zhao. Bring in a glass of water. The washing machine's eyes rolled. Another sneak peek at the sad words. Eyes rolled. I don't know, Mr. Shi. What are your requirements for a wedding? You can tell me specifically. I will give you specific alternatives. The washing machine pointed to itself. I have no request. Whatever. I was silent for a few seconds. Look at the sad words. What are the specific requirements for the injury? Sad words are dark. Look at me with smiling eyes. Let the field be covered with flowers. Wedding music? Just use Jay Cho's Sunny Day. What does Manager Fang think? He once said, our wedding will be covered with flowers. He also said that the background music for the wedding should be sunny. Now he has not forgotten. It's just that the male lead is not me. I hold back my sadness. Axor is back in good condition. I'll implement it right away. As for the others, Manager Fang slowly conceived. I still have a meeting. He laughed a little. I also looked at my iWatch. Left the office. Weird. The washing machine looks at the back of the sad whispering words. To brother Feng Yuan. Let's go eat. I'm hungry. He turned to me with a gossipy look on his face. What would Mr. Shi like to eat? Places I know. And then, the washing machine took me to a roadside stall Malatan. Mr. Shi, are you sure you want to eat this? Brother, if you can't eat, just wait for me. I've been thinking about his family for 2 years. I'm not surprised. It's not his home. I used to come here often. I didn't expect it. You will come to a place like this. He's a self-serving fast gambler. You didn't know that foreign food is like pig food. This Malatan has been around for many years. My sister used to never let me eat more. I often sneak in behind his back. Mr. Shi, do you really have no requirements for a wedding? I can't help but ask. After all, everyone should dream of an unforgettable wedding. Brother, we are a business alliance. Don't you like sad words? I can't help but ask, why should I like him? The washing machine doesn't care. I just thought you guys would be a good fit. I made an abrupt apology. I'm embarrassed. Smile. Yeah, sad words go anywhere. Good families make money. He has a good appearance and good education. Do you like him? The washing machine suddenly looked at me. Smile frequently in your eyes. Don't be kidding. How dare I climb high? He shook his head and smiled. Did you two know each other before? My heart suddenly tightens. Why do you know? I figured it out. Because the eyes that like someone cannot be hidden. If the eyebrows of the washing machine are bent, you will like it if it's not necessarily suitable if you like it. Let me tell you a secret. The person I like has a bad temper and likes to hit people. I was shocked that you saw me so well. Should be worthy of him. But he watched me marry someone else. The washing machine still doesn't matter. Yeah, the world of possible adults. Can we be together if we love or not? Being able to get married is 3 very different things. Hey, I'm suddenly in a bad mood, brother. You accompany me to a bar. The washing machine was tugging at my sleeve. Took me to a bar. I know this place best. Open the bottle of spades. Give me 10 compensations. Washing machine. Familiar door. Accompanied by dynamic music. He put his arm around me, shaking his glass, pointing at the girls in a row. Which do you like? Just pick my scalp and it's a little numb. Farewell. He pointed at you casually, and you are better than you to accompany Brother Fang. No, nothing else. I didn't expect today's children to play so well. Washing machine, cup after cup. Bad drink. Drunk soon. I asked for a long time where his family lives. He was so drunk that he said he had no home. Helpless, I had to notify Sad Words to pick him up. The washing machine pulls the girl next to it to jump and jump. Hi, no, I'm a little overwhelmed. And finally, a tall girl appeared out of nowhere. The cold air of the eyebrows and eyes is terrifying. She twisted it and didn't look at the drunken washing machine. He kicked her to the ground. But she turned around and smiled politely at me. I'm her sister, and now he's home. He turned to look at the row of girls taking care of the guests. Several people replied in unison that it was the boss's brother, and I toast you. Brother, you are so cold. I bit the bullet and didn't know what to do. Good at playing. I don't know when the 10 sad words appeared to him. Deep, bloody laughter, echoing in an ambiguous atmosphere. I was a little flustered. Mr. Shi was taken away by his sister. Did he think I ordered these 10? Sad words, long legs, sat directly on my lap. He hooked my neck and whispered forward. Meet my gaze. That's not his sister. It's his ex-girlfriend. Sad words are getting closer to me. So close that his hot breath hit me in the face. Fang Yuan is not as good as us cheating. He smiled so lightly. I heard you found a double for me. Don't you like my type? Explain? I avoided his gaze. He directly raised his hand to hold my face and came back with the genuine pride. When is the divorce? I clenched my teeth and kept on dripping. He sneered. Just rip the ring off my ring finger. Throw it out. I was taken aback and heartbroken. What are you doing? Why are you wearing this crap when you're not married? I'm afraid I'll never forget my old love. He stared at me with a sarcastic smile on his face. Of course not. Why would Mr. Shang do such a waste now? What about Tang Xi? I've done enough ridiculous things. He laughed at himself. Bow down and kiss my lips. He was biting violently to vent. The pain in my heart. Eyes are getting hotter. He was crying while kissing me. Have you thought of me all these years? No, how could there not be? In those years, he was the only one in my dreams. I often have a dream. When I was 30 years old in my dream, I came across Sad Words. He married a blonde husband. Gave birth to a cute mixed-race baby. The corner of the street. We met unexpectedly. And the child asks his mother, who is this uncle? He's been staring at you. Sad Words gave me a look. Calmly speaking, it seems to be my mother's former classmate. I don't remember. Classmate, what's your name? What am I in your heart? Sad Words, cold eyes staring at me. What's wrong with me? Why did you do that to me? Why did you turn around and fall in love with someone else? I bowed my head and couldn't control my tears anymore. Sad Words, look at me with red eyes. Why can't you coax me? I look at the Sad Words of 30 years old. A voice sounded beside me. He said, Square, don't be too awake to be happy. Be brave again. But another voice said, you have to understand. There is no future with this person. I will never have it in my life. Sorry, I don't love you anymore. Sad Words, it's raining outside. Sunny days are just a few clear autumn days. Want to buy osmanthus with wine. It's not like a juvenile tour. Young love is a rose blooming in the mountains. You can risk everything for your heart. Beautiful and pure. I am 30 years old this year. Late maturing people write when they are young. Falling in love is nothing too much. It is not wrong to give up anything when you are mature. It was his first love when he was young. It is the courage that comes only once in you. An empty joy and an uneasy emotion. Together and apart. There is no bloody plot. If not to say why. That is like, but not suitable. After college, Sad Words will often send me messages on QQ. It's just that we are 12 hours apart. His day and his night. He always said, Square. You are 12 hours ahead of me. You look at the moon first. 12 hours later, we're looking at the same day. Tell the moon over there that I like him. He often leaves messages on my QQ space. He said, Square. I went to see Niagara Falls today. It's really, really spectacular. He said, Square. I went to the Empire State Building today. The top of the building overlooks the whole of New York. He said, Square. When you make money in the future, let's go shopping on the 5th largest island. Say, Fangyan, I went to do a hot air balloon today. Quite romantic. It feels like something is missing, although I wasn't working most of the time at that time. Just learning. The free soup in the cafeteria is gone after 12:30. Mobile traffic. The switch will not be turned on until 12 p.m. at the end of the month. Hotel hourly workers are 6 yuan an hour. Get off work at 9 p.m. every night. We are in different worlds on opposite sides of the earth. Respective efforts. We thought we were going to stay like this forever. Until one time I was on the phone with Sad Words. My roommate suddenly told me, Fang Yuan, I heard that Ruyan Liu likes you, and this happened to be heard by the Sad Word. Who is Fang Yuan Liu Ruyan? It's our class committee. Is he good looking? Fine. I didn't actually say a few words with Liu Ruyan. I only know that he and I are both poor students in the class. I heard it comes from the countryside. Father's death since childhood. We occasionally have the cheapest window in the cafeteria, or meet at a free soup place. I work part-time and have something to rush to class. He will stand up for me. Fang Yuan, do you like him? No, I don't like it. Do you like me? I kind of like you. No, I like it very much. Do you want to consider chasing me? A sudden confession of Sad Words. I've been distracted all day. And the next day he showed up at my school. He said a confession still has to be face-to-face to be sincere. Fang Yuan, do you want to chase me? I'm very easy to chase. As long as you say you like me. I'm your girlfriend. Sad Words stand shining in the sun. I say Sad Words, I like you. I like it very much. I like it very much. It was the only time in my life. Courage at all costs. He ran happily into my arms. At that time, we walked hand in hand through every corner of the campus. On a deserted path, I took the opportunity to bow down and kiss his lips. Although he pretends to be calm, but blushed to the root of his ears. And so we started this exotic romance. He can be naive sometimes. I haven't replied to messages for a long time, and he started swiping. Asked if there is any Leanne statement again. I helplessly explained that I am working part-time or in class. He said he was angry and asked me to coax him, but I don't know how to coax people. He smirked and said, "Baby will forgive you if you bark." I've always been old-fashioned and boring. He has to admit defeat every time I tease. I won't give up. He is very angry and coaxing. He understood my difficulty. It protects my pride. He knew I wouldn't ask for expensive gifts. So every time you pick something for evaluation and send it to me, he will fly back to see me sometime. We hold hands, hug, and kiss. The last step of intimacy, I always refuse. Who wouldn't have no idea about the girl they like? I'm just afraid. I'm afraid I can't give him a future. I'm afraid I'll delay him. I'm afraid he's too deep in himself now. He's always going to be angry about it. I don't think I love him enough. That year, he saw the shoes I was wearing were worn out. He gave me a pair of shoes for my birthday. The packaging is all in foreign languages. I didn't recognize the sign. He said it was a birthday present. It's not bad at all, but I've never been willing to wear it. That year, my grandmother suddenly fell. Fractures require surgery. Pieced together, $3,200 short. Grandma said that Yuan is dead. People should die when they are old. I comforted him that it doesn't cost money to see a doctor. Grandma is going to live 100 years. I'll take him to a big house when I graduate. Take him to eat something delicious. Travel around the country. He said my Yuan is the best. Grandma is waiting to enjoy your blessing. I hesitated for a long time that day. Called the sad word. Ask him if he can lend me 3,200 yuan. The scholarship will be paid back to him next month. That moment. As if all these years of holding on to nothing in an instant. Sad words transferred me 10,000 yuan. Is it enough to ask? I was stubborn and ridiculous and only charged 3,200. He gently persuaded me to say, Fang Yuan, you are my boyfriend now. I will still be my husband in the future. You have to earn money to support me in the future, you know? From now on, I have to take care of the money. Every pocket money you have to manage. I want to know. Today you just feel it in advance. I know you are self-reliant, but I also hate to see you suffer. Do you know? Because of his words, I shed tears after hanging up the phone. He suddenly fell from the sky the next day. Appeared in my world. That time we went to the hospital to see Grandma together. He was waiting outside the operating room with me. Hold my hand tightly. Grandma's surgery went well. He looked at the sad words and smiled with relief. He said that Yuan was taken care of. Even if he died, he would feel at ease. Sad words say Grandma can't go. You have to watch us get married and have babies. Bring us children later. The grandma who made me laugh and said yes. Then live a few more years and watch you get married and have babies. But in the end, he still didn't see it. I didn't expect my blessing to be in a normal day on the street. I still have the shrimp I just bought in my hand. The shrimp are alive and kicking, but he can't breathe. He can't beat. The doctor said it was a heart attack. Have I not noticed any symptoms before? I shook my head helplessly. What's wrong with him? Always endures not to tell me. Why am I so useless? Can't find anything. He picked up junk and raised me so I could study. Why can't we wait another year? In another year, I can graduate and earn money. I can honor you. The doctor looked at me and shook his head and said, lad, call your parents and prepare for the funeral. Mortuary parking fee is 300 yuan a day. 600 yuan for a trip to the funeral. More than 1,000 earns. There are also various expenses for veterinary cremation. Time I discovered I can't even handle my grandmother's funeral. A classmate who used to work with me in a restaurant. Tell me about a quick job. He said he now works part-time in a clubhouse. Sing with guests. You can make hundreds, even thousands a day. He said he could introduce me. But you can't just sing. The mother of the sad word suddenly contacted me that day. Invited me to his house. I've got some new clothes. I put on the shoes I didn't want to wear. There is no such thing as a bloody plot in a TV show. His mother is still so gentle. He showed me around their home. It was the first time I set foot in that villa. I only know that the family conditions of sad words are very good, but I don't know what kind of good. His bag takes up an entire wall of the cloakroom. The price of each. It's enough for me to work part-time for a few years. The price of those bags. Buy several houses from ordinary families. The bag he carried when he was with me. I thought it was already expensive. Little did he know that it was the cheapest one he bought on purpose. Fang Yuan, I know you are in love with sad words. But you know what? Sad words are frequent. Fly back to China to see that your grades have failed the course. Yeah, sorry. I was nervous. It's just that Nan is pouring money and you are still students. Focus on your studies. Sad words. You still have to continue your postgraduate studies. You are in the graduating from a bachelor's degree. He's always on the payroll. Your sad words. Mother looked at me gently. I heard your father is still serving a sentence. There is only grandma in the house. If you need money, you can tell your aunt. You can also say thank you with sad words. I don't need it. I hurriedly thank you. He smiled and looked at me. You're a smart kid. No wonder sad words have been around for so many years. Still with you? My daughter. I have been very kind since I was a child. I remember when he was a child. Every time I see a stray animal on the road, pick it up. Later, there were 2 rooms in the house. Specially raised the kitten and puppy he picked up. Sad porcelain mother's eye swept over the shoes on my feet. I was stunned for a moment. These shoes are a gift from sad porcelain, right? I forgot how I got out of the merchant's villa that day. I just feel that the more gentle my mother smiles, and the more ashamed I am. I checked those shoes. They're limited edition. Sold online 32,000. Then I sold those shoes and only wore them once. But the buyer said that if you wear it once, it is considered secondhand. Only 10,000. I used the money from selling shoes to make grandma's thick. The phone with sad words rang for a long time and many times. After connecting, he was very angry. Where have you been these days? Do you know that I'm dying? Endure the emotions for many days. I choked up and didn't know how to speak. What happened to Fang Yuan? What's up? I didn't add the sad word. Nothing. I just miss you a little bit. Okay. Then he flew over from the other side of the world. He said square. I missed you too. I want to see you. Don't come after I say sad words. You have to concentrate on your studies. In the evening, he booked a hotel. I usually sleep quietly with him. Until dawn. He came out of the shower naked in my arms. Fang Yuan, what do you want? The body cannot deceive anyone. I can't bear it. I didn't even dare to look at him. But he kissed me even more. I would like to give it to you. Don't think too much. We will get better and better. We'll get married and have a cute baby. You will also make a lot of money. The hotel's queen room is as soft as lying in cotton. A long-held emotion turns into desire. I couldn't help but turn against the guest and kiss him. When you are confused, I called out his name over and over again. The next time is to send my father into the bone. That day, I held the girl I loved all night long. Sad words woke up with a quilt covered in shame. I smiled and pulled me out. How did you wake up so early? He asked embarrassedly. Hugged me with a red face. When did you fall in love with me? I raised my hand and smoothed his sleeping hair. It should be the time you played the piano and sang Sunny Day. He looks a little unhappy. So late. I liked it much earlier than you. I'll tell you earlier on the wedding day. His hairy head rubbed against my neck. I'm going to cover the auditorium with flowers for the wedding. Then the opening music is still sunny, okay? Okay, do you prefer Chinese or Western weddings? I think I would look great in a red wedding dress. But I want to wear a wedding dress. Watch you get down on one knee to me. I tell you I do. Sad words chatter endlessly, depicting our wedding. I remember every one of them clearly, but in the end I lost the appointment. The next day, my scholarship was replaced inexplicably. The mother of Sad Words found me. He said Sad Words to prepare for his undergraduate graduation, but his family wants him to study abroad for graduate school. He said he could give me some money, or you can send me abroad to study. The only condition, I just hope I don't delay my daughter anymore. He still looks gentle. I'd rather he scolded me badly. He asked me one last question. He was a princess since he was a child. You really love him. Do you have the heart to let him live a hard life with you? And he was right. I am a poor boy. When will it be delayed? I worked hard for years. Can you afford him a bag? Sad porcelain, I can't seem to marry you. When did I start retreating? It was the day the shoes were sold. Maybe earlier. The day I asked you to borrow money. My poor self-esteem. It's gone. I put you on the plane. It was a sunny day. I ask you, if we break up, will you forget me? You said yes. If you break up, you will find a blonde, foreign, handsome guy. Make me regret. I said the alley I gave you back then. Actually, I have one too. You said you knew it was a couple. I said I was on the back of your English textbook. It says handmade oak. You said you saw it later. I know you're a fool. I'll start saying goodbye to you. Return you to the sea of people. I was on the most ordinary day. Gave up on the most important person. And then I began to distance myself from him. Don't answer his calls. Don't return his messages. He started to lose his temper. We quarrel. Then I said the sad word. Why don't we break up? He doesn't understand what he did wrong. Why separate? Hung you on, you bastard. I'm angry. Just coax me. Why break up? There is a boy in the dormitory who refuses. I often say that you are not my type. I told Sad Thorn you're not my type. He said Fang Yuan is nonsense. For 2 years. You said I'm not your type. He ran to our dormitory and waited all night. I sat by the window and glanced at him. I never knew what was in the book before. What does it feel like to be distressed? I really felt it that day. I can't breathe. Breathing in my heart, it hurts. Finally, his mother took him away. Life is long. Sad words, we should never see each other again. He used to like reading romance novels. He said he hates male and female protagonists who don't have long mouths. Such people don't deserve to be tortured to death. But how can someone who is humble to the bone dare to speak? Besides, he's such a nice guy. Even if the ending is torture to death, I will admit it. Yes, I don't deserve to be loved. Love grows like a weed and fades like a tide. Gradually understand that regret is the norm in life. I live well, then slowly forget you. But the memories always haunt me like a nightmare. It turns out that busyness is the cure for everything. Get busy and self-disciplined. Money can heal me the longest. So I can only work hard to make money. Earned in the first few years of graduation. Live in a group rental house for 500 yuan. The first job took 2 years. It was after 9 o'clock that night. For refusing the customer's wine. The boss said, Fang Yuan, you don't need to come tomorrow. I can't bear to take a taxi. I stood in the cold wind and waited for the bus for half an hour. I just found out that the last bus in winter has long passed. Walking alone on the street at night. Don't know where to go. The windows with the lights on. But none of them belong to me. Adults collapse in an instant. Then a voice rang out beside me. I crouched on the ground. I looked up and saw Ruyan Liu appearing beside me. Really? What's wrong with you? He was a little embarrassed to ask me. It's okay. I'm a little embarrassed to miss the last bus. Do you live far away? Why don't I take you back? He's also a little embarrassed riding an electric car. Just don't dislike it. Today is Christmas. This place is not easy to take a taxi. Then we left our contact information. He would always talk to me, call. After a long time, no matter how careless you are, you will understand his intentions. Sorry. Don't want to fall in love. He asked me if it was because of my previous girlfriend. I didn't reply. He said he had a crush on me for a long time. It's a pity that I can't lift my head and dare not express my inferiority. If possible, can you try to be friends? He was betting. Lots of free time. He's a man of bad words. Always put your heart into action. He will prepare delicious meals for me to deliver to the company. I will also queue up to buy the milk tea that girls like. At that time, there were more and more types of milk tea. It's getting better. But I always remember the person who drank Yolamite by my side that year. Sing to me, sunny day. He said square. I really like you. Until his mother met me one time. They asked me about my situation, crying and begging me to stay away from his daughter. He called my dad a criminal. My being with his daughter will destroy him. His daughter is going to enter a formal unit after graduation. People from families like mine, no family will accept. Then I finally understood that sentence. The essence of life is for one to live. Maybe the loneliness of adults is to overcome the joys and sorrows. Over the years, I lived myself as a loner. I was trying to make money. Desperate to enrich myself, I learned to socialize, learned to drink. I learned to be polite. I am tactful and sophisticated, gradually living into a state he hates. The most peaceful and enjoyable moment of the day is to open the door. On the first day of junior high school, he ran towards me on his purr and carried him to sleep. And he was holding me in his little soft purring sound in the mouth. Cute looks always remind me of someone nice. I'll buy you the most expensive can in 2 days. I squeezed his paw. It's a pity that the first day of junior high school is getting old. He ate less and less. I touch, hold his head and tell him everything will be all right. Get off work that day. I met the mother of sad words. Years no see. The years seemed to have forgotten him. He was also a little surprised to see me. The radius changes a lot. You haven't changed much. I replied that it has become ripe over the years. Also got better. He still smiles softly. Sad words have changed a lot, but some things are not red. He has studied hard these years. Work hard to make money. Everything is going in the right direction. Later, I said, daughter, you are almost 30. It's time to find someone to marry. He said, Mom, you pick what you like. It was fine. But then he changed his mind. Sad words, all these years of rebellion are because of you. I heard that your father recently went to the company to make trouble with Sad words gave him 300,000. Can you understand the heart of a mother? This time, I didn't feel inferior. Yang Xiao didn't bow his head. Sorry, auntie. I can't understand. I grew up without a mother. Unable to empathize with your emotions. But I never blamed you. I was 16. You caressed my head and told me to study hard. It will get better in the future. I especially thank you for giving me enough respect. It also gave me hope in life. I'm not 18 now. I'm not 22 either, but 30 years old. You don't have to politely take care of my self-esteem anymore. I know what you mean. Don't worry, I won't ruin him. Many years ago, a mother reminded me of that too. I will return the money to the sad words. I still have the money. The last person I want to owe is him. This time I took it easy. But a sad word from my mother instantly made me fall into an ice cave. He left a shovel for you 10 years ago. 10 years later, I'm still so obsessed. How long are you going to pester him? I transferred $300,000 to company finance. I bought a pair of high heels with sparkling diamonds, dragged the front desk and forwarded it to the resignation report. Sad words with the resignation report. Is this a glass slipper? The girl at the front desk couldn't help but praise. I remember when I was 18, Heartbreak gave me a pair of sneakers. He looked up at me and said, Fang Yuan, you will give me a pair of crystal slippers in the future. He is a princess, worthy of all the good things in this world. I wasn't driving. I just want to take a good walk. I used to press the road when I was sad. Looking at the traffic. Busy crowd. The buildings of the city are neon. I'm tired of walking with my little feet like ants. I feel more comfortable. Valentine's Day is printed on the mall screen. Tree Hole, the person I love, loved me as early as 20 years old. As for whose wife, he is 25 years old. Whose mother is 30 years old. I wish him happiness. Oh, sad words. Then I wish you happiness. But I don't want your blessing. I don't want to wish you happiness either. The sound of sad words echoes behind me. The square meter is light. But hard work. I'm looking at him right now. Ni Feng blew the corner of his trench coat slightly. The sad word is that I am not worthy of your liking. Were you pregnant that year? Resisting the emotion of bursting the embankment, I asked him. We originally had a child. He clenched his fists tightly and spoke with a quivering voice. The day after we broke up, we suddenly had a stomachache. That night I had a dream. Dreaming of a baby asking my mother, don't you want me? If you don't want me, I'm going to find another mother. The doctor said the baby couldn't be saved. Biochemical abortion. He was sobbing. Trembling all over. It's not that I don't want him. I think even if we are not together, I also want to give birth and raise him. Give him the best of everything, but he is frugal like his father. It only cost me 247 yuan for inspection. Sad words hugged me, crying red eyes. He was silenced. Tears wet my shoulders. I know you so well. Of course I know you have difficulties. I found out later that my grandma passed away. How uncomfortable my circle must have been back then. Sorry for the sad words. I sold those shoes. It doesn't matter. You know I'm easy to coax. I'll forgive you if you cry, baby. I've been waiting for you on the other side. When you are full of wings, when you are mature and brave, run to me. Sad words hold me tight. My phone number has never changed, but you never came to me. And I thought to myself, okay, then I'll go chase you back. I came back to you in the winter of 2017. Someone was there for you. He brings you food, quietly waiting for you to get off work. Eyes are full of you. Why didn't I have the courage to question you then? Do you like someone else? Did you forget me? See how unpromising I am. Almost 30 people see your event live online. You're wearing a suit, confident and calm to face the camera. I booked a flight back home that day. Suddenly, I want to gamble again. I don't know when I'm already sobbing. Sad words wiped away my tears. Look at me quietly. If you can, let's feel for each other again. I packed up the Jedi deluge. Silence for a long time. Finally, I just whispered a sad word. Forget it. Don't you like me? I love my presence, but I can't destroy you. I gradually came to understand the meaning of that sentence. Adult hearts are clearly priced. Is weighing the pros and cons. I usually like it, but if it doesn't work out, I will also try my best to refrain from castrating my liking. Those impulses that you know you can't do. In the end, it became 3 words. Sad words, I will return you to the sea of people again. Sad words, thank you for showing up. I won't delay you. Feng Jihai is still guarding my door again. You found someone with so much money. 300,000, Cut Tyson called me. I don't agree. At least 3 million. I am numb. Open the door with a smile. Is your wishful thinking empty? We're not related anymore. You will never take another penny from me. My life has been ruined by you. If you can travel back in time, I will definitely tell my so-called mother. Knock me out. Don't give birth to me. The pain of the family of origin. Sometimes it can't be cured in a lifetime. I let Pingfang Jihai scout outside the first day of junior high school. Dad, no little snowball came to greet me with his legs. I saw him sleeping from the balcony. It's just that he didn't wake up again. Are you gone too? Like the child I never knew that year. I'm going to wander alone. I don't have a home anymore. I took a lot of sleeping pills over and over again that night. Still can't sleep. So tired at the end. It's like I finally closed my eyes. I heard someone saying, don't sleep around. Wake up. Can I sing to you? Once upon a time, someone loved you for a long time. The wind gradually blew the distance so far. He sang as if crying. I seem to have had a dream. I woke up from a dream and saw his red eyes. Sorry for the sad word. I just can't sleep. I seem to be sick. He was warm and cold. Confidence and inferiority complex. They heal. You ask him why he doesn't know. He always thinks the worst of everything. So he can accept whatever the final outcome is. He seems to have lost the ability to love and be loved. He locked himself in the besieged city, sober and uncomfortable. I really want to save him too, Feng Yuan. Don't you want me to rescue you? An abandoned child. How dare you ask for preferences and exceptions? Be brave, Feng Yuan. We won't be any younger than we are today. He held my head and said square. We will get better and better. Full text, good night.